All right, Chapter 2, Section 1. In your red notebook, I want you to write Chapter 2. We are going to be working on prime factorization, powers, and associative property. Write the first 5 prime numbers in your notebook. Write the first 5 prime numbers. 2, 3, 5, and 11. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. We are going to do the prime factorization of numbers using only primes. Let's start with 42. You have done this before. Write 42, put branches underneath it. You're just going to sit there the entire period. 2 factors of 42. There are lots. Marshall? 1 and 4? No. No. 1 times 4 is 4, and 1 times 2 is 2. That 6 times 7. So put 6 here and 7 here. One of those numbers is prime. And which number is prime? 7. Circle the 7. Whenever you get a prime number in your tree, circle it. 6 is composite, so we need to keep going. Put branches under that. Lily, I need factors of 6. 3 times what? Okay. 2 and 3. Both of those are prime. Circle them, and you're done. The only thing you need to do now is rewrite it. 2 times 3 times 7. That's the prime factorization of 42 using a factor tree. You've done this. You've done this. Let's try 64. 64. Factors of 64. Paige, give me 2 factors of 64. 8 and 8. Both of those are composite numbers. Put branches under those. Jordan, give me factors of 8. Don't use 1 or 8 because you don't get anywhere. 4 and 2. Jordan, which one of those numbers is prime? 2. Circle the 2. Branches under the 4. Then you do 2 times 2 and circle. Do the same thing on the other 8. 2 and 4. 2 and 2. Then you're going to rewrite using all those 2's. Make sure you have 6 of them. I want you to start using exponents. 2 to the 6th power. Very good. 2 to the 6th power. 2 times itself 6 times. Right? Associative property in your notebook. Associative property. Associative property is grouping. Grouping. So I want you to, let's go 2 times 3 times 4 is equal to 2 times 3 times 4. On the left-hand side, put parentheses around the 2 times 3. On the right-hand side, we're going to change the group. Instead of 2 and 3 being a group, we're going to group 3 and 4. This is the associative property. You can change the groups. 2 times 3, always do your parentheses first. 2 times 3 is 6, times 4, 24. Equals, then you do the other side. 2 times 12, do your parentheses, and then that gives you 24. With 4 numbers, do 4 times 2 times 2 times 5. Rewrite it. 4 times 2 times 2 The order stays the same. I'm going to make the group in the middle. So I'm going to put my parentheses around the 2's on the left-hand side. Change the group on the right-hand side. You can have more than one set of parentheses. Change the groups. And what would you group on the right-hand side? Okay. I'm going to group that one. Let me do two groups. Group that one. Yes. Yes, you may. Good question. Okay. Now solve. Do your parentheses first. 4 times 4 times 5. 16 times 5. Whenever you are multiplying an even number times 5, take half of it, add a 0. What's half of 16? Half of 16. 8. Add a 0 to 8. That's the answer. On the right-hand side, you have 8 times 10. 8 times 10 is 80. In your notebook, write the word powers. Let's start with 6 to the second power. Underneath 6, I want you to write base equals exponent equals. One of those numbers is the base, one of them is the exponent. Kenna, which one's the base?
6.
6 is the base. The exponent is 2. Write it with words. 6. We don't say 6 to the second power. We do. We can. There's another way to say it. 6 what? 6 squared. 6 squared. Say it louder. Say it louder. One more. 7 to the third power. Underneath, write B equals and E equals. Jordan, what's the base? What's the exponent? How do we say that, 7 to the third power? How do we say it a different way? Not squared. 2 is squared, 3 is okay. Cubed. 7 cubed. Cubed. Nope. Cubed. Make sure you have your vocabulary sheet to the front page. Number 1, a diagram that uses branches. Branches is the key word. To show how a number can be written as a product of primes. Look at your vocabulary list. Page, back to you. Factor tree. Write the letter, please. Write the letter. Oops. Write the correct letter. F. Sorry. Number 2, the expression of a composite number as a product of primes. Look through your list. Expressing composites as a product of prime. What do you think, Zach? No, that's not on the list. We just did it. Peyton, what do you think?
2.
Yes, we're on number 2. Caden. Prime factorization. Good. Number 3. An expression that represents repeated multiplication of a factor. What do you think, Jacob? Good. Number 4. The factor that is repeatedly multiplied in a power. Kayla,
Exponent.
the other one. Not the exponent, but the,
But it's always the associative property of multiplication.
no.
Base.
Base, good. Yes, base is the answer. Number 5. A property, I just gave you the answer, Alexis. A property that states changing the grouping of the factors. Alexis, what's the answer? What is it?
Property's not on here.
Which one? What's the name of the property? Look at find it. Look at the top. It's the associative property. Number 6. The number of times a base is used as a factor of repeated multiplication. This one tells you how many times to multiply. Lily, that's the exponent. And then number 7 is a theorem. Any number can be expressed as a product of primes. This is an important theorem. Anna.
Foundational theorem of arithmetic.
Close. Fundamental theorem arithmetic. Fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Page. Right, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. All right, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. Caden, what are those numbers? Those are the first 5 prime numbers. Number 30, we're going to do the prime factorization, so put 2 branches under 30. 2 factors of 30. Page. 3 and 10. You could have used 6 and 5, 3 and 10. Circle the prime number. Circle the 3. 10 is composite. 2 more branches. Factors of 10. Anna, what is it? 5 and 2. Good. 5 and 2. We're multiplying. Well, if they're prime, circle. Once you have all your numbers circled, you are finished. Rewrite it in order from least to greatest. So 2 times 3 times 5. That's the answer. Next page is associative property. Look at number 12. When you're doing these problems, just copy the numbers that are on the left side, just copy them on the right. So write 2 times 2 times 5. We're on number 12. Change the groupings. So now, surround the 2 by 2, put it around the 2 by 5. Solve both sides. Left side is 4 times 5, which is 20. The right side is 2 times 10, which is 20. Need to show your work on those. Last page, or this page, more prime factorization. And then number 24, write the word base, write the word exponent. Marshall, on 7 to the 3rd power, what is the base?
3.
Nope. Good. The base is 7. The exponent is 3. Marshall, instead of saying 7 to the 3rd power, how else can we say that? When it's 3, not squared, cubed. I want you to write it in words. 7 cubed. That's it. Your assignment, write it on the front page. 2 through 28 evens. 2 through 20, hey,